It was somewhat of a lost season for the Baltimore Ravens in 2021 after an 8-3 start got completely derailed by an avalanche of injuries, resulting in the team missing the playoffs for the first time since 2017. So in 2022, the team will be hoping for a little bit more luck on the injury front and also making some noise when it matters most. Let's take a look at the Ravens futures odds for 2022, and I'll give you my best Ravens-related bet for the season. Okay, to win the Super Bowl, Ravens coming in with odds of 20-1 to win the AFC, 9-1 to win the AFC North. They are favored at plus 140. Pretty good debate between them and the Bengals. Over/under win total, I'm seeing 9.5 over at DraftKings. Pretty juicy, minus 160. It's at 10.5. The over on that plus money over at FanDuel. So my analysis on the team as a whole, I think they're going to have a great regular season. So I don't mind the over 10.5 that's being offered over at FanDuel at plus money. Right now, I could see an 11 or 12 win season for this team, and they will compete with the Bengals for winning the AFC North. Take a look at their schedule. This is a cupcake schedule. They got the Jets, the Giants. They host the Browns without Deshaun Watson. They got the Panthers, the Jags. They got the Steelers twice, and the Steelers are going to stink this season. And they got the Falcons towards the tail end of the season. So, yeah, you can make a debate for them winning the division. I like the over on the win total, but I do have a bet that I like more. My pick to win the most valuable player in the NFL this season is Lamar Jackson, going off at 20-1 right now. So you take a look at the MVP futures odds board, and Lamar's way down there with the 10th best odds. And to me, that is disrespectful, especially when you consider that he's behind the likes of Dak Prescott, who's a complete and total ripoff, at 14-1. So let's dig into Lamar a little bit. So, of course, he won this award back in 2019. But take a look at what he did last season. And I think that there's some real recency bias being cooked into this line, maybe due to the injuries last season and due to how things closed out for Baltimore. But as a passer, Lamar Jackson averaged 240 passing yards per game. So for a per game average, that is easily the best mark for a season in his career. And he also, once again, lit it up on the ground. Now, he didn't get into the end zone as much as he's accustomed to. He had a career low 2 rushing TDs, but he still averaged 64 yards per game on the ground, which leads me to believe this league is nowhere close to figuring out Lamar Jackson as a runner. It's just not going to happen at this point, right? So you put that all together. Lamar continues to improve as a passer. He continues to be an absolute force and a pain in the ass on the ground, and he'll be doing it up against what is a fairly easy schedule, leading to a great regular season for the Ravens, and that's something that you have to consider for criteria to win the MVP. And let's also consider that here we are, at the time of this recording, 2 weeks away from the regular season start, and Lamar Jackson is still in his contract year. He is yet to sign the extension. So maybe he goes all Aaron Judge on us. Are you paying attention to what Aaron Judge is doing in his contract year with the Yankees? A little bit of extra motivation for him, and it's going to be a little bit of extra motivation for Jackson. But either way, like I said, this is everything coming together for Lamar Jackson. 20-1 to win the MVP. That is my best bet for the Baltimore Ravens in 2022. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section right down there. Guys, I will have a best bet for every single team leading up to kickoff of the 2022 season. Find it right here on the Vegas Insider YouTube page.